Love you.
Okay, everybody, here we go again. Welcome to yet another episode of Brad and Mira For the Culture, the Otherppl show's weekly pop culture assessment. I am Brad Listi. I am a Gen Xer, and I am joined, as always, by my effervescent and agitated millennial friend and co-host, Mira Gonzalez. Hi, Mira.
Hi, Bradley. How are you doing today?
I don't even know how to answer that question.
Yeah, we'll discuss. We'll discuss. We're alive. We're alive.
We are, barely.
Barely.
So, what are we going to be talking about today, Mira? What do we have on the slate?
Oh, so many exciting topics. There have been some very exciting government files released this week. So, we will unfortunately touch on that on our pop culture podcast. And then we will, of course, be discussing the Grammys. Many things happening there. We will get into it. And then we will be discussing a very exciting opening weekend for a very exciting movie called Melania. And then we will be discussing one of my favorite people in the world, Luigi Mangione. And then we will be discussing a toilet-related disaster.
Wow.
So a lot coming up here.
I'm looking forward to it. Today's episode is brought to you by Abrams Books, publisher of He Is the Devil, the debut novel by Toby Coventry. He Is the Devil is an exhilarating, darkly comic debut novel about a do-gooder whose world is turned inside out when his new roommate, who might be possessed by the devil, moves in. At once a visceral, unhinged, and comic novel about the roommate generation, He's the Devil is a tantalizing literary thriller exploring possession and obsession, friendship, and betrayal. Again, it's called He's the Devil by Toby Coventry, available from Abrams Books.
Very nice.
Is the roommate generation a thing?
It's the first time that I've heard it, but certainly my generation has been blocked from the housing market by your generation, so I guess so.
I'm not a boomer, Mira.
Yeah, but you are a homeowner.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I got your ass.
This episode is also brought to you by Deep Dive, a new learning platform that creates in-depth audio courses for people with curious minds. There is a whole suite of writing courses available from Deep Dive right now that you can stream online or via the Deep Dive app, including the flagship course, How to Write a Novel, which consists of more than 50 hours of insight, inspiration, and instruction from nearly 46 of today's most celebrated contemporary writers, including Emily St. John Mandel, Melissa Broder, Stephen Graham Jones, Steve Almond, Hannah Pittard. The list goes on. It's incredible. Check it out at deepdive.audio.
So, Brad, how was your week?
Well, I mean, it's typical. I was working, sort of doing the hustle during the week, and then I spent my weekend just relaxing and reading the Epstein Files, like so many millions of Americans. And I feel like I'm now fully broken, like spiritually. I feel like that was it. I don't think I'll ever recover.
Yeah, no, I'm fully broken now. Like it's that's it. This is the end. Same thing here.
For people listening, Mira and I are recording today. Both of us are in the fetal position, incidentally.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, I doubled my psych meds this week. Not helping, still not helping. So, we'll see.
I'm now considering psych meds for the first time in my entire life.
I have been like all weekend nonstop, just searching the files for every man I've ever known. All of them.
Wait, am I in the files?
So many times. So many times. It turns out Epstein was a huge fan.
Yeah, he was. And he wanted badly to be a guest on the show. I repeatedly denied him.
Right.
He did have an experimental poetry collection of his own.
That's right. It was actually a sort of experimental sequel to Lolita. It's kind of like, just what happened next about Lolita. And he wrote it on Little St. James. And he was searching for, publisher. He was searching for publicity. He really wanted to be part of the alt-lit scene, is what I understand.
It's a shame. He never got in. They wouldn't let it. Even alt-lit wouldn't let Jeffrey Epstein in.
He was Epstein was a big fan of the underage girls who were a part of the alt-lit scene. He bankrolled the 14 under 14 literary awards.
Oh wait, that was him?
Yeah, he bankrolled the whole thing with they say money from Mossad, but no one's really tracked it. So
the highly coveted 14 under 14 poetry award.
Highly coveted. He was just desperate to break into the scene. He was even willing to fund things, but it's tough. Alt-lit takes a lot of talent. I kind of honestly don't know how anybody is doing anything normal.
Yeah. Like this is exactly my feeling, is that I spent the weekend and it's impossible to be exhaustive about this. You can't read all of it, but you don't have to. Like you read a few hundred pages of this stuff and I don't see how you continue in your life in the same way as when you began. Like it feels like a dividing line.
I mean, I don't know how anybody acts normal any of the time, but especially right now. This weekend, I took my sister out for her birthday, her and her friend, and I was it was the day that the files were released, and I was so fucking close to just bringing this up to two 11-year-olds. Hey, you guys seen the Epstein Files? And I was hold the fuck on, Mira. They have not seen that, and they should not see that. And you need to calm down. But that's how unhinged I've become.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is that you read this and it's so salacious and so shocking and so deeply troubling. And then you look around and everybody's just sort of carrying on with their days and doing normal shit. And then it seems like a lot of people don't even have any clue. They don't care.
I mean, or they do, and then it's they're just having to be at their email job or whatever, doing whatever bullshit, and everybody just feels fucking insane. Going about your daily life. Well, just gonna do the laundry, gonna send an email to my boss, and talk about quarterly goals or whatever. And then meanwhile, I just read an email about how fucking they murdered 20 million babies or whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. It's just it's crazier. I don't think anybody should be all that shocked about darkness unfolding in American life, and especially American political life or financial life. This country's got a long history of darkness.
True.
But if I'm being honest, I like to think of myself as somebody who's really hard to shock. When I was reading some of this stuff, it's even worse than I imagined, and I imagined it being really fucking gross.
I mean, Lord knows that I am a devout pessimist. I always expect the absolute worst of politics, current events. I never expect anything good to happen. It's very difficult to actually shock me when something bad happens, because I'm always expecting the worst thing to happen. And yeah, I'm genuinely fucking shocked.
Yeah.
I don't know. My whole brain chemistry is just fucking altered forever now. And I think that a psych ward sounds like a nice vacation, frankly.
This could be the last episode of our podcast.
Might be the very last one. We might be recording live on fake microphones from a psych ward next. You never know.
That's how this ends. It's just the two of us just rocking in silence.
Back and forth, just welcome to Brad and Mira for the culture.
Just grunting.
So, in other news, did you make your kids watch a movie this week?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. We've strung together 3 or 4 weeks consecutively.
You didn't just make them read the files?
No, we didn't. I thought about doing a file read, a round table at the kitchen island, but instead, we watched the Royal Tenenbaums. We spun the wheel again, where we kind of have the big list that I curated, and then there's a wheel on some app, and then it just it's like the Wheel of Fortune. You spin it, and then it lands on one of the titles, and it landed on the Royal Tenenbaums.
That's a good choice. That's a solid one.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it. It's I don't think my kids loved it, but
They might need to be a little older.
I don't know. I feel like Evan's probably the right age, like in high school to watch it, but she wasn't focused. They were kind of squirrely, and River was sort of acting up, and then it's a little sophisticated and twee, and but it looks great. It's really a funny movie. Gene Hackman is so funny in it, and I think it's probably my favorite Gwyneth Paltrow performance.
Gwyneth Paltrow, like I loved The Royal Tenenbaums when I was, I think, around Evan's age, like specifically for Gwyneth Paltrow. I think just like seeing that iconic outfit, costume designer really fucking hit on something there with the little like striped collared polo shirt and like the tennis situation, or like I guess like a polo dress, and then the like Grey Garden style fur coat over it. I mean, just like one of the most iconic outfits in cinema history. Like I always think about the scene of her smoking in the bathtub, watching TV, and then the mom comes in and she's like, Angelica Houston comes in and she's like, isn't that dangerous to like have a TV next to the bathtub? And she's like, no, I tied it to the radiator.
Yeah. So I don't know. I felt like it was good that they saw it. They sat through it. And I guess we'll try again next week. I don't even know what's left. There's probably like 30 or 40 movies to get through. So,
oh man, I'm curious to see the list. You just sent me the list. I want to know what you put on there.
Yeah, I need to see it too. I forget what I put on there. It's on somebody's phone, but
something like really bad is going to get picked, and you're going to be like, "Fuck! Like I didn't mean to put that on there."
Kids, this is called Apocalypse Now. It's a seminal war film.
This is a little movie called Schindler's List.
Oh, Jesus. So what about you? Like, did you, aside from like, manically reading through the Epstein files, like what did you do over the past few days?
Well, it was a lot of manically reading through the Epstein files. I got to be real. That was like the bulk of what I did over this weekend. Just truly the bulk of it. Yeah, I feel completely insane. But besides that, it was my little sister's birthday. I've probably explained this on the podcast before, but I have a sister who is 21 years younger than me because my family is slutty. She is turning 12. So I took her and her little friend to a place called Sky Zone. Have you ever heard of this place?
Probably.
It's like it's a trampoline park is what they call it. So it's like they've got like a shitload of trampolines, and then they have like really like tall slides that you like slide down and they like fling you off and you land on like a big inflatable thing. And then they have like a zip line over like a foam pit and like shit like that, basically. I was like the only adult who was doing every single thing. I was going so hard. I was like on the trampolines. I was going down the slides. I was flinging off the fucking foam pit. I was like, I was going like hard as hell. And I was truly like the only grown up. It was all children.
Interesting. This seems out of character for you, that you would be like doing this athletic stuff.
Well, yes, it is like the most exercise I've gotten in a very, very long time. But the exercise is secondary to the like fun amusement park aspect of it, like the like getting to like fly up in the air or like go down a big tall slide, like that part of it, like getting a little stoned and doing that like makes you forget about the exercise kind of, because it just feels more like being on a jungle gym.
Okay, that makes sense. And like, can I ask a body question?
Always.
I don't mean this in a pervy way, but like a genuinely curious way. Well, like
you've been reading the Epstein files too much.
I have. I'm now like fully just corrupted. But I was wondering, as a woman, like you have a fairly large rack.
I do. It's true.
Like if you're at a trampoline park and you're the only adult out there, like do you strap those things in? Like do you have a sports bra on? Or you like got an ace bandage happening? Or what's...
like it's a good question. It's a valid question. And I've got to say I've had trouble with this my entire life. I am a size D, which like is pretty much meaningless if you know bra sizes, but I've always had a fairly large rack. I did wear a sports bra. However, sports bras like have never really done a very good job of like kind of, reining in the situation. And also I've lost a little weight recently. So it was a little bit bigger than I expected it to be. So like my boobs were just flinging. They were just flinging all around the air. Like, you know that song where it's like, Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a boat? Can you hang them on your shoulder like a continental soldier? Like, that was my boobs in this trampoline park.
What about the people who work at this trampoline park? Was it a bunch of guys or was it girls?
It was mostly guys, I would say. And you know what? Like, I hadn't really considered that aspect, but these workers seemed like they had seen some shit. Like, they were just like just glazed over eyes. Like, they had just like been through like war and like just like PTSD from fucking watching these kids in this park. So like, I'm glad that I could maybe provide them with like some entertainment.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they were like glazed over after watching you jump around on a trampoline for an hour.
Probably that too. They were probably like, all right, I've seen these boobs fling in the air enough times. Now I'm bored.
They've actually, it was all filmed on surveillance video, and that footage has been sold on the dark web already. So it's a star turn.
It is it's the most physical activity I've done in like years.
Listen, I think it's courageous. I like that you're, body positive. You didn't let it stop you. You didn't let age stop you. Like, I feel like I won't even go to a trampoline park because I'm scared of my boobs flying around.
Well, your boobs flying around might get a slightly different reaction than mine. I gotta say, it's might be a little bit more negative of reaction. I like didn't even wear like a loose shirt either. Like, in retrospect, I'm not totally sure what I was thinking, but it was like not until this moment. I literally hadn't even considered it. I just I took an edible. I walked into this place with two 11-year-olds and I was like, fuck yes. Like, let's fucking go. Like, we're gonna fucking jump.
I'm curious though, like, how did your body respond in the aftermath? Like, you're in it, you're stoned, you're having fun. And then like, did you...
Oh, I hurt myself. I 100% hurt myself. Absolutely. Like, It was like, yeah, like not like in the moment, I didn't feel hurt at all, probably because I was just like stoned and having so much fun that I was like, I don't feel my body at all. This is great. And then afterwards, I like dropped them off, and then I like got home and I hung out for a while, and I was like, oh, I'm in extreme back pain. Oh no, this hurts really bad. So as we record this, I am actively high on muscle relaxers.
Oh, good. Okay. And did you smoke any pot, or is it just muscle relaxers right now?
I smoked a little bit of pot, but I got to say, not enough. I feel like I could do more. I'll work on it after the podcast.
All right. So that was it. You just hung out with your sister and her friend, and
yeah,
at the trampoline park, and you feel like a kid again.
I felt like a kid again, and then they taught me a bit about youth culture, which made me realize that I'm old again. I did ask them specifically. I was like, look, I need you guys to help me, or a farm. I need you guys to help me stay cool. Like, explain to me what the cool things are. So I learned that the energy drink that I drink every day, even though it's terrible for me, Celsius, is the least cool type of energy drink. The kids love energy drinks. They love Monster energy drinks specifically. Celsius, uncool. So there's that. Then they said that Charlie XCX, embarrassing, not cool, cringy, they said, which was like very, very satisfying to hear. Having said that,
why?
They just said, like, I asked why, and they were like, I don't know, it just feels like she's like trying really hard, and like she just like likes drugs a lot, and like, who cares, I think is kind of what they said.
But wait, why is it satisfying to you? You don't like Charlie XCX?
Oh, I fucking hate Charlie XCX. Like, I thought that album sucked so bad. I don't know why everybody was so into it. She seems like an annoying person, and like the music sucked, and like ever since Sophie died, she hasn't made a good song like at all, and I feel like she doesn't treat A.G. Cook well.
Wait, who died?
Sophie, her producer. She was a musician who died, who was extremely talented and like made her have good songs, but then Brad came out and it sucked because Sophie was not on it.
How did she die?
She was on a roof looking at the full moon and fell off the roof.
Oh my God.
Yeah, isn't that horrible? And Charlie XCX has not made a good song since. Yeah, so Taylor Swift also is not cool. Which is unfortunate for me. But
wait, she's not cool according to your sister.
According to my sister and her friend, that Taylor Swift is also not cool. But they said she's less not cool than Charlie XCX. Like, they feel like neutral about Taylor Swift. She's not cool, but like you can like her and it's like okay, is kind of what they said. Maybe they were trying to make me feel better. Who knows? But they also said that typing with all caps turned off, like so it doesn't capitalize the beginning of every sentence. Not cool.
Oh, I do that.
I do that too. I thought it was like the default thing. I had no idea. That was a really weird one for me. That one was kind of surprising, actually. And then, 6'7", not funny anymore.
Oh, the whole 6'7" thing.
Yeah, not funny anymore. They said sometimes they say it ironically.
Yeah, it's still going in my house. River it might be a few years before he lets that go.
Well, you can let him know that it's not cool anymore. Maybe he'll stop immediately.
I don't think it'll matter.
And then, pretty much just spent the rest of the weekend like repeatedly searching the Epstein files, reading every single thing that I could find. I do want to give a shout out to two of my goats, Hunter Biden, not mentioned once in the Epstein files. That man enjoyed smoking crack and philandering with women who were of age and consenting. And I just think that's wholesome and beautiful. Thank you, Hunter Biden.
Folks, I'm serious. I'm serious. Smoking crack with 21-year-olds. It's not a joke.
It's not a joke, Bob. I'm not kidding.
He was naked on a water slide with a grown woman. I'm serious.
Look, it's the truth, though. He was doing drugs and being insane and fucking prostitutes, and they were not underage prostitutes. They were of age sex workers. So good for him. And then my other goat I'd like to shout out is Norm Finkelstein, who appears to be like literally the only person who Epstein reached out to.
By the way, Norm Finkelstein, a household name here in America. I feel like everybody
if you don't know who Norm Finkelstein is, look up Norm Finkelstein because he is the GOAT. He is an intellectual. He's like a professor of like Holocaust studies and whatever. He is like the only person that anybody can seem to find so far who has responded to Epstein reaching out to them by saying, "You're a pedophile and you deserve to be strangled to death." Like literally. So that's my goat right there. Thank you, Norm.
And just like reading through these files, there's like, you're just like desperate for any kind of humanity at all.
Right. Anything at all. I mean, like the fucking Chomsky shit has just been like really hard to countenance. And I'm just so glad that at least we get to keep Norm. At least Norm is still good.
Yeah. Is Mr. Rogers in the Epstein files? Do we have any clarification on that?
Yeah, thousands.
No, he is not.
No, of course not. I'm so sorry to the Mr. Rogers estate. I would never. My king. Of course, he is not in the files. So, yeah, that was my week. And then I did want to do a birthday shout out to a very important young man, Elmo. It's Elmo's birthday today. He is turning 3.5 for the 46th year in a row.
Happy birthday to Elmo.
Happy birthday, Elmo.
By the way, is Elmo in the files, or is he free and clear?
He's in the files hundreds of times, but not as many times as Mr. Noodle, who is all over the files, has been on Lolita Express many times, not to mention Rocco, who basically lives on Little St. James. So,
Jeffrey, why are you taking Elmo to your island?
Oh my God.
Or should I call you Mr. Noodle?
No. Dear God, no. Oh God. Well, on that note, do we have an Angry Adam this week?
No, we do not. I texted him yesterday and he responded, what did he say? Quote, "Hey man, it's not going to happen this week. We had a bad accident with our dog this morning and we're just trying to deal with everything. Sorry."
Damn, what happened?
I don't know. I didn't get into details. I just said, I hope everything's okay. And then he didn't respond.
Ooh, yikes. Well, I hope everything's okay with Adam and his dog.
Did you poison his dog, Mira? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I was like really offended by his comments on Alan Cumming in The Traitors. And so I needed to settle the score and poison his dog.
So we play hardball here on the Brad and Mira show.
Yeah, you think I'm fucking around, Adam? I'm not fucking around, all right? You keep sending angry voicemails or your dog is in peril. And then, oh God, yeah. So just another, it's been quite a week, hasn't it, Brad? Another depressing update is that Catherine O'Hara died. Really fucking sad. Love Catherine O'Hara. She was just a queen. Everyone's going to miss her. Rest in peace to a goat.
Yeah, I mean, it's like sort of like when Diane Keaton died. I would also say it's sort of like when Bob Weir died. It's just a person that like nobody has anything horrible to say about. Everybody kind of agreed they were like a benevolent, positive force. Like,
yeah, everyone just loved them, thought they were funny and cool, and like had no issue with them.
Yeah, but it's like when these people die during these times, I think it hits harder because you're like, oh, we just lost like another. We're running out of good ones, and like we just lost one of the better ones, and
just like insult to injury, like.
Yeah, I saw there was like a tweet or something where somebody was like, yeah, like take your Catherine O'Hara grief and fold it into your rage. That's all you can really do.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, I'm folding pretty much everything into my rage at this point. Just fold it right in there, just like you're making bread. So, on another very positive and exciting topic, we have another influencer death, which is just further proving Brad's theory that influencers are literally constantly dying. YouTuber Adam the Woo died of natural causes due to hypertensive cardiovascular disease with obesity. So,
how old was he?
Yeah, it's a good question. How old was he? He was, are they not including his age to be polite? He was 51.
51. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a year older than I.
Wow, damn.
Is Adam the Woo in the Epstein Files? Do we have any?
Yeah, he's all over the Epstein Files. So, good riddance, I guess.
R.I.P. Adam the Woo.
R.I.P. to Adam the Woo, whoever the fuck you are. What the fuck? So our next story this week is to do with, I guess, what the other biggest story this week was, which is the Grammys. So the Grammys were this week, and I think that we should start with a little Brad's Fashion Corner. What do you think, Brad?
Let's do it. Brad's Fashion Corner.
Brad's Fashion Corner. Mm-hmm. Okay. So our first outfit that we have is Sabrina Carpenter on the red carpet. So what Sabrina Carpenter is wearing here is it's a floor length dress. I want to say it's a Valentino dress. It's got a sort of V-necked cape over her shoulder that's totally sheer. It's beaded, white and silver beaded all the way down, floral beaded. And then it's got a drop waist kind of that goes into ruffles and a long ruffle train, which has the train has a little heart cutout in it, which I thought was very cute. And then she got like a super simple makeup on with just a very simple hair down look. Brad, what do you think? You like it?
Yeah, I think she looks good. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could say about the dress, it's really not a problem. I think maybe the cape or the thing on her shoulders could go, and it would be like a little bit sexier or something. But like, I think it's a good dress, and she looks good in it.
I actually like the cape.
Yeah,
I think the cape's good.
Yeah, it's not like I don't think it's a deal breaker at all for me.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to imagine what it would look like without it.
Yeah, I feel like she's done better, but I like it. I think she looks good.
I mean,
really
she's
like
really
the
short,
heart.
right? She's
really
tiny.
short.
So I feel like I could be totally wrong, but as I'm imagining it, if you're like, what is she, like 5 feet tall?
Yeah, like 5 foot nothing.
So then it's like you either wear like a floor length dress or you have to wear like a super short dress.
Yeah, which is like what she does. It's always either floor length or like the shortest dress.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the only other note that I would have is that it's like a little bit classy for the Grammys.
Like you think it should be more edgy?
I'm just saying, for like a music show, like usually.
Yeah, it is like a very like classic dress. It's like it's very classy. It's like there's like no nudity or anything involved. It's like a classic Valentino gown.
And like, what is happening on the bottom? It's like, it looks like.
It's like sheer ruffles, but then it's got like sort of like beaded. The beaded on the ruffles kind of looks like polka dots almost.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say shingles, but that's probably not the right word.
They do kind of look like shingles, though.
Shingles is also like a topical skin.
Oh,
ailment.
true.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to start throwing that around, but
Well,
it's a good
Sabrina
dress.
Carpenter has shingles.
Yeah, she's modeled with shingles and open lesions that are bleeding on her.
That's right. She's just nude with open lesions and shingles all over herself. So the next one that we have is Addison Rae. So, like, how the fuck do I describe what she's wearing? It really looks like her dress is on backwards, basically. So it's like, imagine like a dress that's got a plunging neckline that it goes all the way down like to her belly button, basically. And then it like, covers her boobs, but the front is long. It's like a long V skirt in the front, and it's got like a peplum, and it's long in the front and then it's short in the back. So it looks like it's like a short, long skirt, but it's opposite. And then the back has like a high neckline. So it really appears as if like the dress is just supposed to be turned around and have an open back and a short front. But she instead wore it with a short in the back and then sort of like posed like bending over, showing like some little underwear she had on underneath. And then she's wearing like very, very high heels, and it's all white. Brad, thoughts?
I think she read the Epstein Files is what I think. And I think she's, I like this as performance art.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to communicate that everything's backwards and that the purity of humanity is under assault. I can read it that way. And I think like it's the Grammy, so it's whimsical and it's got like a sense of humor about it. If all of that is true, and if she did intend this in that way, then I think it's fine. It doesn't look, it's not like I wouldn't say this is like my favorite dress, but if it's like some kind of like art project thing, then I like it.
I agree. Like, I feel like it's not, like, I kind of like actively don't like the dress in terms of like, I don't like she looks really good in white, but it's like very unflattering and weird. And like, I don't love the neckline, but I like your interpretation on it. I actually like had not even considered that before, like the performance art aspect of it, where it's like literally backwards and then like her posing, like smiling, like bending over, like doing these very like Marilyn Monroe kind of like look with it. Like the dress is performance art. I do feel like it was intended, just like knowing Addison Rae and like her vibe in general. And it's making me like the dress more, actually. So I like your take.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like, it's a high degree of difficulty dress, like we were talking about in our Golden Globes episode. And I think we were talking about Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
And how she pulled off this dress that would be like very hard to wear well, and she did it. And this is a similar kind of dress, and I don't think that Addison Rae pulls it off in the same way. But it's also like this dress that she's wearing is more of like an art project, like avant-garde thing.
Yeah, it feels like it's not meant to be like sexy and flattering the way that like Tiana Taylor's dress ultimately was. This feels like it's meant to be like weird primarily or something.
Yes.
So then our next dress is on, this woman bothers the shit out of me, maybe in a way that like I can't really justify. It might be kind of misogynist, but Tate McRae is in a dress that is like it's got like a corset top, but like the top that goes over her boobs is like round upwards. And then there's like the corset top is kind of like a drop waist. And then it goes into like, it's got like a tail that is like attached to the corset, and then like a feather skirt underneath that. And then she's wearing long leather gloves with it. And like a silver choker. Brad, your thoughts?
And it's all black.
And it's all black.
I think she too read the Epstein Files.
I think she's in the Epstein Files.
This is like, is she going to the Grammys or is she going to a funeral?
I feel like that's almost too generous even. Like this, like even if she was going to a funeral, this dress would be ugly.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. It's not a flattering dress. It's doing too many things, like too many different things, and it's not doing any of them well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a deeply unflattering dress. Like I don't like this top. This top goes like way like above her bust in this way that is like so unflattering and strange. And then like the feathers just like do not belong. Like it's crazy that there's feathers on this dress at all.
And then the gloves too. None of it works.
None of it works. Looks terrible. Okay, then speaking of looking terrible, this is one that I just wanted to throw in because it pissed me the fuck off. This is Jack Antonoff, and he is wearing a distressed brown leather jacket, a white shirt, blue jeans, and a pair of sneakers. Brad, your thoughts?
I kind of got to respect it.
Ooh.
I mean,
interesting.
I don't know. I mean, it's just like he didn't participate. This is basically somebody saying, oh, I'm not doing it.
Well, then why didn't he not show up?
Well, but at the same time, it's the Grammys. You can do whatever you want. Though it's actually not quite true. I feel like maybe the MTV Music Awards are the place where you can literally just like show up in a diaper and it doesn't matter. Like you can do whatever you want.
Also, though, it's like, okay, if you're going to show up in a diaper, at least that's like weird and interesting. That's a costume, like that's not just wearing jeans and a t-shirt. Like it feels like, okay, if you're going to go to the Grammys, like either wear an outfit that people can look at and be interested in, or just don't go to the fucking Grammys.
That's the kind of outfit I would wear almost. I don't think I would wear like that kind of leather jacket. I don't like to wear leather, but
I would not let you wear blue jeans to the Grammys.
I don't like to wear blue jeans either. I feel like blue jeans are uncomfortable.
Interesting. I thought that for a long time, and then I recently got a pair of those comfy, and it's kind of changed my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who makes them?
A Gold.
A Gold?
AGOLDE.
Okay.
Yeah. But they're not men's pants. But I don't know. This pisses me off. I feel like he's like coming in here and being like, yeah, I'm too good for this. Like, I'm too good to like dress up for this. Like, whatever. But it's like, bitch, you're here. You showed face, so you're not too good for it.
He did pull Margaret Qualley. He might just be like, I own the world. Forget it.
But like, if that's the case, then just don't show up. I would respect that a lot more.
Was she there? Was she with him? I don't.
She was,
but she's not in this photo.
Yeah, I haven't really found very many photos of her. I don't think she walked the red carpet.
Why did he?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like, I don't like, he's like wearing this outfit. He's like clearly like pissed off. Somebody asked him about his like ice pin and he like wouldn't answer them. Like, I don't like, what is he even doing here?
All right.
Yeah, whatever. Jack Antonoff. So then on to the most important moment of the Brad's Fashion Corner, which is Chappell Roan's outfit. So anybody listening, you've likely seen Chappell Roan's outfit, but just to kind of explain it. So what this is actually is it is a reference to a Mugler 1998 look, which then was again referenced in Mugler 2026 this year. What the dress is it is a sheer, completely sheer dress that is held up by nipple piercings. So there's like 2 nipple piercings, one on each nipple, obviously, and then the sheer fabric drapes down from that and goes down into like a long train. The fabric is like exactly the color of Chappell's hair. It's kind of like a wine red, and it's totally see-through on the bottom too. She's wearing a thong with it. And there was like a cape thing that she sort of had on beforehand before she revealed the nipple piercing aspect of it. Now, I do want to talk about like how this dress works. Because, like, holding up a dress with nipple piercings is no small feat. Like, that's insane and would, like, hurt, I have to imagine. If we look at the Mugler runway from 98 and 2026, the dresses are absolutely held up by real nipple piercings. And the model said that it was painful and, like, kind of sucked. That is not legal. Like, you can't like go onto the red carpet and like do that, I don't think, at the Grammys. So what Chappell did here, I discovered from a lot of research, is she got a special effects artist to put on a silicone plate over her tits as like sort of fake tits. And then the piercings went through those. So if you look at her nipples, they're actually like totally skin color. Like somebody, like it's like somebody has put like foundation over them. And that is because it's like a silicone chest piece with piercings in it. And then they've also put like, looks like sort of just like a temporary tattoos of some kind all over her that are the same color as the dress.
I was going to ask if those tattoos were real.
Yeah, no, they're not real. They're, I mean, some of them are real. Like if you see like the black ones are real, but these like red sort of like illustration looking things, these are fake and just part of the dress.
Do we know what the illustrations are? Like, what is she signifying there? I'm curious.
One of them is a horse. This one in the front is a horse. And they didn't, I'm insane. They didn't say this about the tattoos, but I happen to know because I have looked them up before that like her back, it looks like a fillet crochet pattern, which is a type of lace pattern that you do really intricate designs in. And it's got like a dragon and like a phoenix and stuff like that, which I think maybe is a reference to her visions of damsels and other dangerous things tour.
All right.
Brad, thoughts?
I mean, I think the color is great on her. Her hair looks awesome. Like her hair color is so cool.
It's so great. She's got these fishtail braids all in it that really look amazing.
Yeah. And, you know, this is just like a dress. Like if the point of going to these award shows, especially like a music award show, and then wearing a, you know, something on the red carpet, you're trying to like create a moment, right?
Yeah.
This is the biggest moment of the night on the red carpet.
It's a moment.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you know, like anybody, I don't know. It's like, if you just show your tits, is that enough? Or I guess you have to do it in a certain way.
I mean, I think just showing your tits isn't enough because we saw last year Bianca Censori showed up completely nude and it was like, get off the red carpet, fuck you.
And like, if they tried to remove her, she could be like, these aren't even my tits. I've got like a plastic thing over.
Exactly. Like, I think that was the whole thing, is that she was like able to get away with it because it's not, she put silicone over it, so it's not her real tits.
I was going to say, does she have nipple piercings? That seems like it would hurt. Who wants to do that?
Well, that's the thing, is like the runway versions of this dress, which, because this is a custom Mugler, but this is all like a reference to the runway versions of these dresses, which absolutely did have the models holding up the dress with their real nipple piercings.
All right. I mean, it just seems like the thing that I'm thinking too is like, what if somebody like tripped into you?
So there was an interview with her on the red carpet, and at one point the interviewer goes like, it looks like there's someone kneeling behind you, and then the camera pans down and you can see that her stylist is like crouching, is like squatting behind her, like with her arms out, just like protecting the area so that nobody would step on the dress.
Because yeah, what if it got pulled? You know,
your whole thing would be ruined.
Well, and also like, I guess if it's silicone, then it wouldn't hurt. But
right,
if those things were really strapped into your nipple,
real
rings,
nipples,
ouch.
I mean, that's probably part of why they did the silicone too, because it's like one false move and her nipples would fucking tear off.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like, again, it's like as an art project kind of thing, it works. She's very provocative and interesting, and she's got like, you know, like a really like unerring sense for how to like create those moments and to do stuff that's like very visually memorable.
Yeah, I think like she's a fashion icon. I think like everything that she wears is like, even if I don't literally like it as like a silhouette or whatever, it's interesting enough that I love it. Like, I just love that she's like always trying to do fun moments with her fashion. I think it's like, and like, I actually like love the dress. I think it looks great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like it's not that practical. I guess you have like a shawl, you have like a shawl or something that you wear like to the after party, or do you change out of that? I guess
she changed into a different dress when she was like announcing awards and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, which is also a very pretty dress, but it was more plain.
I'm trying to remember. I watched it. I don't recall, but
yeah, it was a Rodarte dress. I mean, it was very pretty, but it was no nipple piercing mugler.
Well, I have a fashion related question for you.
Please.
You mentioned it earlier, but I'm wondering like how you feel about the ice out pins that like all the celebrities are wearing. Like, do you feel like are they childish and performative, or do you think they help and that they're cool?
I think that I don't care if they're performative or not. I think that like it's good for, like, I kind of think we need all the help that we can get at this point. I think that it's good for like young people to see like the musicians they look up to, like having a strong stance like that. Like if you're like a young kid and like you really fucking love Billie Eilish and you see that she's going up there and saying the things that she did, like I think that's positive. I also feel though like Jack Antonoff is a little bitch, because when they asked him about his ice pin, he was like, you know, there's just like a lot of things happening right now, and like we got to just, you know, love each other or whatever, like just like very PR trained, refusing to comment on ice. And that's some bullshit. If you're wearing that pin, then like you should, anytime somebody asks you about it, be saying, abolish ICE, get the fuck out. Like, they're Nazis. That's it. Like, I liked what Bad Bunny did when he just went up there and he was like, ICE out. Yes. But I mean, like, you know, I'm sure some of it is kind of performative, but like, that's fine. We need it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't know how much it helps, but it can't hurt.
Yeah. That's my feeling. Is like, I mean, I don't know. I am skeptical of like, you know, celebrities engaging in politics and how helpful that can ever actually be, honestly. Like, I think that like people are like, why hasn't Taylor Swift talked about Israel yet? And like, I just don't care.
Nobody
like,
wants to. Nobody
no one wants to hear
People
that
don't
shit.
want to hear that shit. They really don't. And it's like, I kind of think like that ship has sailed. Like, it's fine for celebrities to be politically active if they want to be, but like this idea that they're going to somehow move the needle, I think that's been disproven.
It's ridiculous. And it's like, we just should not be expecting that of our celebrities. Like, it's just like, oh, like, or like brand, like celebrities are brands. Like, you don't need to be doing that shit.
Though I do got to say, my boy Mark Ruffalo is
love him.
I love him so much. He's like
so great. He's such a mensch.
Yeah, he's a total mensch, and he's on but that's just like authentically who he is. He's always been politically engaged. And he there's a clip that's going around. I think it's at the Golden Globes where he's like, I don't understand how we're even doing this. Everything pretending that everything's not so fucked up. Like,
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, thank God somebody said it.
Right. I don't understand how the fuck we're even doing this. Jesus. Yeah, and I mean, like, just watching the show, like, Sabrina Carpenter's performance was incredible. She's an icon. She's going to go far. She's going to be a pop star that we're going to be hearing about for a really long time.
Wait, why? I'm curious because, like, she did like what was like the whole airport thing where she's on the conveyor belt and the baggage claim. Yeah,
it was like her whole like stage design was like an airplane. It was like she was like on like a baggage claim thing, and like she was wearing like a little like air pilot outfit. I just think like she has a really good handle on like her aesthetic and like her stage design, and like what she does is just like so. There's so many iterations of it that all seem to like be working within like the same cohesive brand in a way that I like really don't see among any other pop stars. Like, she's fun. She clearly loves performing. Like, it's just like she just like loves doing it. She's incredible at it. Like, she's so charming just as a person. And like, I just think that like her performance, it put together like comedy and theatrics along with like genuine musical talent. Like, there's like, you see like a lot of musicians, it's like either they've got like the vocals and they're going on a piano alone and they're singing and it's like, oh my God, they have such a beautiful voice. Or they're like doing a big dance routine and they're singing like a catchy pop song. Sabrina Carpenter was the only one who I think had both, who had like the insane vocals, insane range, insane talent, and was just going full pop star with like a big stage production, like, you know, dancers, like funny moments, big ridiculous things happening. And like, I think that combo is going to take her really fucking far.
Yeah, I like that it was funny. Like you could feel that it was fun.
Yeah, like it's her whole thing. It's just like, it's fun and it's relatable and it's like just edgy enough.
Wait, what song? I don't know her music, but what song did she sing? What's the song about? Is it about airports or?
No, it's Man Child is the song. You know, she's like, man child.
But why is she at an airport if it's called Man Child? Just for fun?
Just for fun. That's like, this is what I love about her. It's like she's singing this song. There's no reason for her to be in an airport. Yet, like, the whole show itself is so like cohesive and funny. It just like, it works. She had all these airplane pilots doing a little square dance. Like, it was funny. But you know who I do not like is Trevor Noah. I'm sick of him as a host. He bumps me out. He's like, he bothers me. His accent pisses me off. He just is like smug and annoying and his jokes aren't funny. And I don't like him.
I think this is his last time hosting. Didn't he say that?
He did. Yeah. Which thank God.
All right. Well, who's going to replace him? Do we know?
I think it should be Cher, personally.
Interesting. She won an award too, like, right?
Well, did you see her present that award?
Well, no, she got a Grammy because I was like fast forwarding through commercials. I might have skipped over some stuff, but she got like some sort of lifetime achievement thing, I thought.
So like this was like my favorite moment in the entire show. So she was given a lifetime achievement award. And then what was supposed to happen was she was given the award. And then afterwards, she was supposed to announce the nominees for and the winner of Record of the Year. But when she got the award, she was like, okay, I think I'm supposed to walk off stage now, and then walked off stage. And then Trevor Noah had to say, Cher, I think you need to announce the nominees of the award. And she goes, oh, right. And then she just kind of stares at the teleprompter for a while. And then she said, oh, I thought the winner would come up in the teleprompter. Okay, never mind. And then she goes and she opens up the envelope. She's like, what, huh? And then she opens it up and she goes, oh, the winner is Luther Vandross, who died in 2005 and was not nominated. And it turns out Kendrick Lamar had won for a song called Luther. I mean, I just think that every award show should be hosted like by people over the age of 80 on several Schedule I pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, I mean, it's like she was having a senior moment, right? I mean, like not able to read the prompter, like not under, like at this age, I feel like Cher should know how the Grammys work.
I mean, you think, it seems like I just pray to be this heavily medicated one day, frankly. That's all I want in my old age, is to be as heavily medicated as Cher is on the Grammy stage.
Any day now, Mira. I feel like it's imminent.
It's imminent. I mean, next time in my next psychiatry appointment, I'm just going to like show them a video of Cher on stage at the Grammys and say, I want this. Make me this.
Well, I got to say that if I had to choose a highlight, I think it would be Olivia Dean. I'm such a fan. I think she's like an angel sent from heaven. And I feel like her style is like quietly like revolutionary in like the pop music culture.
Like her musical style or like her fashion style?
Well, maybe a little bit of both, because there's something very retro about her musical style. Like she's kind of like Motown meets like bossa nova meets like soul. Like she's got like this whole thing going on.
Yeah, I like that one song. It's the only song I know, but I like it.
Everybody likes it. It's kind of like this inescapable earworm. And then it's also like getting to the point where I think people make fun of it, or they like guys make fun of it. And then like there's a lot of memes of like guys sort of like mocking people for listening to that song, but then like secretly enjoying it, like dancing to it. And I just like, the thing about her is that she is so beautiful and so gifted, and is just like exuding such like authentic joy as she's doing her art, and you're just like, oh, like this is great. It's making me feel good. She's having so much fun up there, and she's so good at this. And like, what a joy to be that talented at music. Like she's just, she's happy. And I've seen her interviewed, and she seems like a really good egg, like a good hang.
I feel like with among the best new artist nominees, I saw a lot more. Like, I feel like last year there was a lot of like, I don't know, like irony or something, or minus Chaperone, who's like incredibly earnest, but like it was like Charlie XCX, like Brat, whatever. There's like a lot of earnestness in the new artist nominees that I really like appreciated, or like Addison Rae, just like that girl is just thrilled to be anywhere that she is. Like, I want whatever SSRI she is on so badly. Like, she is just like so excited. She's like, yes, I've always wanted to be a pop star. Like, this rules. Like, this is exactly what I've always wanted. Like, I'm so happy to be here. And like, I just love that. Like, that's so nice. Like, I love when people are just like happy that they're in such a good, lucky position.
Yeah. But also just to have a musical gift. It's like when we were joking about like athletes thanking God, like,
right.
If you can sing like that, and then you're also that beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing too about Olivia Dean is that she's got this very like classic kind of elegant style thing happening, where most pop stars of the day are up on stage in their like, not a bathing suit. What do you even call it? Like a bodysuit?
Yeah. Like a one piece suit, I guess a unitard sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, like that.
Yeah. And she's up there, Olivia Dean is, in these like beautiful dresses.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks fabulous. And then on top of that, I don't know who does her stage design. Like, if she's got a team who is crafting all of this, I have to believe.
Of course.
And whoever is doing her style, like her personal style, and whoever is doing her stage design and like the whole aesthetic of her kind of musical project, they deserve an award. Like on Saturday Night Live, it looked kind of like this with this like backdrop that was sort of reminiscent of like a 70s like Soul Train episode or something. And then again at the Grammys, I've seen it over and over again. It's kind of like a thing with her, but she just got up there and she's got this glow. I don't know. I call these people shiny pennies. Like there are just some people who have the shine and she has it.
Yeah. I mean, like I don't really know her pretty much at all, but you could tell like when she got the award and just like when she was performing, like she definitely like has the thing. Like she's got like the glow about her. Like she's got the sauce.
God, imagine being that. Like you're just born with that. Like, oh, I just look
so
great.
Insane.
I can sing. I've got the gift. I've got like, she seems to have like a very positive mind frame too. Like she doesn't seem tortured at all.
God, what must it be like? Jesus fucking Christ. Well, speaking of the opposite of somebody who does not have a happiness glow and does not look good and doesn't have a good vibe to them at all, Justin Bieber also performed. He went up there in just like silk boxers and socks and a guitar and performed. I fucking hated it personally.
I was astonished. I couldn't believe that it was happening. I was like, this guy's just walking out there in socks and boxers.
Man, just his wang just like flinging in the air is like my boobs at Sky Zone, just like fucking just all over the place.
I just want to solemnly vow, Mira, that if I ever win the National Book Award, I will accept it in boxers and socks.
I also want to ask, like, who the fuck wears boxers? I've never met a man in my life, a grown man, who actually wears boxer shorts.
Yeah, I don't do it. I feel like they're really uncomfortable. They bunch up. It's like, what are you doing? You're wearing shorts under your pants? Like,
right, you're wearing shorts under your pants.
Yeah, I think that if Justin Bieber had gone out in like whitey tighties or tighty whities or whatever, that would have been even more impressive.
Honestly, I think it would have been a better performance. I would have respected him more. Like, at least you're being realistic then. Like, now it's just like, okay, you're going up there, shirtless and shorts? Like, people do that on the beach all the time. Who cares?
Yeah, that would have been really... I think that would have been cooler if he would have gone up there and just
way
like
cooler.
Some Hanes like briefs.
Yeah, dude. It's like if you're going to be naked, go like better do a better nudity than that. Like the fucking stylish boxer shorts. Like who gives a fuck?
Yeah, who has stylish boxer shorts and like silk boxers? I don't get that either. Who wants to wear silk boxers?
That's some bullshit. I was not into that. Justin Bieber bothers me. Not a fan. Also, I think he got a hair transplant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think if you zoom in on his hairline, he's got kind of like a dividing line that's sort of like really looks like a sort of mid hair transplant.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I gotta say, like just to walk out there like that, exposed, and he's got all those tattoos, and he's like sort of strung out. Looks like he's kind of got like a methamphetamine skinniness or something. You know, I was like, this guy. I kind of get the appeal. I get why women are into him.
Not me. You're like,
Clearly.
oh, this guy kind of looks like a meth addict and he's like all fucked up and he's covering these weird tattoos. Like, yeah, why girls like him?
Yeah, well, they're just like, they think they can fix him, you know?
No. Maybe fucking Hailey Bieber obviously does, but I don't know what kind of mental illness she has.
Well, our friend Melissa Broder used to explain, she was like, I think she explained this to me one time where she's like, girls want to think that they have like the magic vagina that can like heal what is broken in a man.
Yeah,
so,
true.
Like, that's the thing. It's like they're like, it's my vagina. My vagina can fix him.
Then eventually you get old enough to realize that like vaginas aren't the thing that can fix men like that.
That's right.
Lady Gaga won, what was it, album of the year, I think. And she did a whole speech about how she believes in discipline and craftsmanship and hard work, which is clear because she's Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I thought that was like an interesting thing. Like that was how she ended her speech. She was basically like, I just want you to know that I believe in discipline, craftsmanship, and hard work. And
it's like, no shit, girl.
I have to say, I too believe in discipline, craftsmanship, and hard work as a podcaster.
Fucking not me. That shit has brought me nothing but suffering. Like I believe in like lethargy and like chaos and doing crimes.
That'll be your Grammy speech, Mira.
Exactly. Yeah, the end of the Grammy speech. I believe in lethargy, chaos, and doing crimes.
Well, I have to give a shout out to my boy Bob Weir, who, when he got mentioned in memoriam, I got a little choked up.
R.I.P. Bob Weir. I think they should have done a musical tribute.
Listen, because they got, I think who got like Roberta Flack, D'Angelo, Ozzy. Ozzy got a big one, right? It's like I can't believe they didn't bring out some musicians to play some Grateful Dead music at the Grammys.
Yeah, they should have dosed everybody and then forced them to listen to John Mayer play guitar.
Yeah, they should have announced, like they should have announced to the crowd, like that, especially like the celebrities, like everybody there got dosed.
Like Men Who Stare at Goat style, everyone's been dosed.
Yeah.
No, John Mayer's going to play for 3 hours.
Yeah, here's John Mayer, and then he gets out there and just noodles.
That's it sounds like an actual nightmare that I've had.
By the way, is Bob Weir in the files?
Hundreds of times. I couldn't even get through all of them. He was mentioned so many times. He basically lived on the island.
It's terrifying.
So our next story has to do with a movie that came out this weekend, Melania, directed by none other than Brett Ratner, a documentary about our First Lady. It came out. It apparently debuted to a $7 million opening weekend, which is kind of shocking.
I believe this is Brett Ratner's finest work since Rush Hour 3. I mean, I think critics have are largely in consensus on this.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos must be so proud.
Yeah, I mean, this is his finest moment as a executive producer. Is he listed as an executive producer on this film? Probably not. He probably hides.
I don't know, but Amazon gave $70 million for it, so...
Yeah, he probably hides, so his name isn't on it. He doesn't
want to be associated with what's clearly a bribe.
Yeah. I feel like it's, probably going to go down as like Ratner's finest film and an exquisitely rendered exploration of one of American history's most terrifying figures.
This movie has gotten like maybe the worst reviews that I've ever read in my entire life. Like I'm talking like the Titanic has better reviews, like the actual ship, not the movie. Like the Twin Towers got better reviews on September 12th, 2001 than this movie has gotten.
Yeah, I read, I think I was reading in New York Magazine or something, but like the headline of the review was like, it's like a journey into the void.
Seems generous, honestly.
Yeah, like, and by the way, this movie, like, are people really going to see this movie? I am dubious.
I mean, I've looked at some showings and like the theaters are fucking empty. Like they're going to start like undocumented people in LA are going to start hiding in the theaters because they know that nobody's going to show up to the Melania movie.
Yeah, it's the safest space in town.
Like, I feel like it's like fake. Like, I don't understand how they're selling this many tickets. Like, it doesn't seem like anybody is seeing it.
Well, listen, Don Jr., you may recall, wrote a book, quote unquote, wrote a book. Somebody wrote it for him. And then it was revealed that like the RNC had bought like 30,000 copies or something. And that's what got it onto the New York Times list. So I don't even know. What do you call that? It's like pay to play. Like they're basically fixing. It's a fixed. They rigged it.
Right.
It's rigged.
Like payola or whatever. Like they're just like, they're doing a fucking ticket buying scheme, I'll bet. Like that's it. I kind of want to see it.
I don't know. I
think we should go see it.
Not in the theater. I think I would watch it like on streaming, but I don't think I want to go into a theater. I feel like there's probably like face tracking technology. I don't even know what's going on.
We were disguises. Yeah. Honestly, let's be real. They're already tracking me. Like, if anything, I feel like it would just like improve my reputation with the feds that I was going to see Melania.
Yeah. So be like, they'll take you off like the most wanted list.
I want to like do some investigation where like I find like a sold out showing of Melania and like actually go and just see if there's anybody in the theater.
I would support that. I think that's actually an interesting question because like you can see like when you're buying tickets for a movie, you can see how many seats are taken.
Yeah.
And you could screenshot it and then you could go to the theater and like take photos of like the actual attendance. And if there's a huge disparity, then
something's up.
All right. Well, I will allow you to put this on.
You'll allow it?
Yeah, you can put this on the Otherppl company card. You can expense it.
Can I get snacks?
Small popcorn, no butter, no soda. Bring your own water.
No Dasani, nothing?
No, I'm deeply opposed to Dasani water. I think it's not even real. It's terrible for you.
You want to know what I eat when I go to the theater? It'll give you a panic attack. I get usually a small popcorn. I put butter on it. I get a Dasani. Sometimes I'll get Sour Patch Kids. And then I get myself a nice cold Diet Coke.
That seems...
Brad's going to kill himself. His head is in his hands.
Listen, I'm not a tyrant. I think like it's okay to get popcorn and a soda and some candy at the movies. Like that's part of life.
You're just saying that because it's Diet Coke, so it won't make me fat.
I feel like it's acceptable. Like that's part of the fun of going to the movies is getting some junk food.
Wow. That's very human of you. That's beautiful, Brad.
That's why I don't go to the movies.
So in other news, my boy, my goat, my main man, Luigi Mangione, will not be facing the death penalty. Woohoo! Yeah, Luigi.
Wait, what happened? Like the judge just said, no, you can't do this? Like why?
Yeah.
But why? I don't understand.
I think that the death penalty was for a terrorism charge. And I believe they cannot charge him with that. Okay, wait. The feds wanted to rule that the stalking charges they filed against Mangione were a crime of violence, and proving a crime of violence is a prerequisite for opening the door to even charging him federally with murder. Stalking, they ruled that stalking is not a crime of violence, and therefore he is not up for the death sentence, whatever that means.
Yeah, I think the death penalty should be abolished anyway. It's so barbaric.
I 100% agree. I think it should be abolished, but not before we maybe get some of these Epstein people on the chair.
And now we'll get to see Luigi grow old. He'll be, we get to see him become a silver fox.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, and then among all of this, I guess a fake FBI agent tried to break him out of prison.
Wait a minute, Mira. Do you have something to tell us?
Look, here's the thing. All right, I can explain. I actually was going for Maduro, but Luigi's cell was on the way to his cell, so I just figured why not?
Might as well spring the younger, handsome guy.
You know, I saw him. It was love at first sight. Now it's ready to risk it all.
I do feel like it's like a romance novel. Somebody breaking Luigi out of prison. I mean, this is like the stuff of great fan fiction. And it's not an uncommon narrative. There was like that Ben Stiller movie. What was it called? Like something at Dannemora, like that prison break story.
I don't know.
I think it was in the state of New York, and some woman fell in love with a prisoner, and then they like broke out together. And then I was just watching a documentary on Netflix about the same thing happening in Alabama, where this like super violent, like kind of career criminal, like some dude who was like 6'6" and was like tatted up, and this woman was like older too. She was like heading towards retirement, and like on her last day, she's like, I think she like emailed her coworkers, and she's like, I'm going out with a bang. And she broke the guy out. I think she wheeled him out in a wheelchair or something, and then they escaped somehow, and then they ended up dying. I mean, it was just like crazy.
But they did like escape successfully.
They got out, but then they were sort of on the run, and then it ended, I think, tragically. But I feel like it's the stuff of a great romance novel. Is some woman, especially, like breaking Luigi out. Though I guess it could be a gay man too who could break him out.
It could be. You could have like a heated rivalry type thing, but with Luigi and a jailbreaker.
I'm telling you, we should pitch this to Netflix. I think it would be a huge hit. And by the way, is Luigi gay or is he straight? Do we know?
I don't think we know for sure, but there is like a picture of him like making out with a girl. So like we know that he likes girls. I don't think we've had any confirmation that he likes boys though. I mean, I can hope. I can only pray.
And so if he doesn't get the death penalty, I guess he could get life in prison without parole.
Yeah.
Or if he doesn't get life in prison without parole, then he could potentially
be released one day.
Yeah. I got to say, I'm fascinated by him. because I don't think I've heard him speak. I would be very interested to hear him talk.
I've only ever heard him talk when he was arrested the first time, and he was like, "You're insulting the intelligence of the American people," like, and he like yelled that. That's the only time I think any of us have ever heard him talk.
Yeah, because it's like, I guess like I have this idea of him being somebody who's got like this kind of moral quest that he believes in, that's like motivating him.
Based on his letters, it seems like that.
I mean, like just like that there's like a sophistication and like this kind of like earnest, I mean, it's psychotic to want to kill somebody, but he's got like a project,
the letters,
like a thought project happening. It would be interesting to hear him talk. And he seems also like he's so good looking and like put together.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, he doesn't seem like he's unstable, I guess is the point. It'd be interesting to hear him talk to see if that's true.
Yeah, I mean, like the letters that he's written make him seem like very stable, very smart, like really like on top of it. So like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll see one day. Hope so.
Or they'll do, once he's convicted, assuming he's convicted, they can, I mean, then you can do prison interviews, right? Like they interviewed Charles Manson. They can interview somebody who's like in prison.
Yeah, you can. I think there's like limitations on it depending on like what their crime is. I think they can like limit people's ability to talk to the press, but generally speaking, yeah, I think you can.
Who's going to be like, who do you think gets the first interview with Luigi? It will be like Anderson Cooper.
No.
Anderson Cooper just like.
Anderson Cooper would be like the worst option.
Anderson Cooper just giggling like a schoolboy. Hi, Luigi.
It's going to be like Andy Cohen.
Yeah. I wonder who it would be like, or would Luigi like, if he's like super hip, like maybe he'd be like, no, it's got to be Amy Goodman.
Oh my God, Amy Goodman would be the best one. I mean, like that would be like, if I had to choose, I'd choose Amy Goodman.
Of Democracy Now! Is Democracy Now! Like a 24/7 news network, or is it just like a show?
It's just a show. It's not 24/7 news. It's like every day they do like a 2 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour show, something like that.
What's the what channel is it on? Is it on? Because is it its own channel, or is it like on a channel?
I think we just watched it on YouTube. I don't think it's on a channel. I think it's like its own channel. I think it's on the radio though.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like one of these people with like old school cable, and I'm always like, where is it? I guess I could try to search for it.
No, we just watch it on YouTube every morning. You can easily find it there.
Is that what you do? You and Tyler watch Democracy Now! Together on YouTube in the morning?
We do. Every morning we watch Democracy Now! On YouTube.
Like while you're having
Welcome
breakfast?
to Democracy Now! I'm Amy Goodman.
Like while you're having breakfast? Like where does this happen?
Yeah. Yeah, while we're having breakfast. We'll like turn it on in the living room. Like Tyler will like make breakfast. I'll like, be, I don't know, like scrolling my phone or whatever. He waits until I wake up. Like, I mean, this is how my mornings go. I set an alarm. I take my meds. I go back to sleep. I wake up like an hour later. By that point, Tyler has already done his walk up and down the mountain. And then he turns on Democracy Now! And we eat breakfast.
That's so civilized.
Yeah, right? Isn't that such a civilized morning?
But I mean, also like you just start your day by watching Democracy Now! And being like horrified and pissed off and terrified.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm like this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy Goodman.
Yeah, right.
So our last story of the day is an incredibly important story that is really going to affect American people for a long time. And that is the Philippines airline toilet disaster. So there was some kind of toilet-related catastrophe that happened on Philippines Airlines in which the toilets on a flight to the Philippines from Los Angeles, so that's a 15-hour flight, the toilet stopped working. All 11 onboard toilets failed mid-flight. Okay,
wait a minute. There's 11 toilets on an airplane?
Apparently. I always felt like there was like 2 max.
Yeah, how big is this fucking airplane?
Like how many people are shitting in this place? Like what the hell?
And also, they all failed? Like are all the toilets on an airplane connected?
Apparently they can all fail at once, which is really scary.
Yeah, I didn't want to know this.
I don't like that. And apparently the failure happened 6 hours from the nearest diversion airport in Guam. So no matter what, they had to be there with the shitty toilets for 6 hours. And like, I guess enough people were shitting on this flight that at one point the one of the hostesses, one of the people working on the flight, had to like scoop shit water from the toilet into the sink so that it could drain.
This is my nightmare. It's my absolute nightmare to be on some kind of flight where this happens.
I mean, it's kind of like a good metaphor for the state of humanity right now.
That's it. Yeah, just like a giant commercial airliner with 11 failed toilets, and they're just like ladling shit water out of the toilet. And everybody is like on the plane, just like in misery.
And it's like, how does it even get worse?
Yeah, exactly.
Like what? Turbulence. That's how it gets worse, I guess.
Or God forbid, the plane just goes down. Fuck it.
You're just dying covered in shit water.
Yeah. I mean, it really is like, it's like a metaphor for what we're all living through right now.
We're all just scooping shit into the sink at this point. Welcome to America.
Just reading the Epstein Files and just like letting the odor of fecal water just waft over us.
Dear God. Well, on that note, Brad, it's been a lovely episode.
It's always a hoot. And I think, you probably have to go because of therapy, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That is correct. Yeah, I have, in the middle of this episode, I made sure to tell her that I'm going to need a 3-hour session instead of a 1-hour session today, so.
Can I come, please? Can you add me on?
Yeah, why not? Might as well.
I have a question about the night terrors that I'm now experiencing during the day. I'd love to see if your therapist can help me resolve it.
All right, well, I'll see you in therapy, and bye-bye.